Earth-based life forms. They were born on the third rock from the sun, where they currently reside. They wrote this. They enjoy breathing, eating, and sleeping, and everything else is a bonus. So they are the sons of Mark Ostlund, who is our very own Salt Lake Oasis board member. And they're going to speak to us today on video games are changing our lives. And I personally, as most of you here have probably done, have witnessed the recent Pokemon Go phenomenon. And so I think we can all agree with their premise that video games are changing our lives. And I'd like you to welcome Adam and Jon.
Alright, so we're going to try something here. It might not work out, but we're enthusiasts, not professionals. Alright, so I apologize in advance for any fidgeting, stuttering, pools of sweat, or if I break into an uncontrollable song. I practiced this talk a few times with my friends, but they are all imaginary. So, my name is Adam, and I'm a nerd. That sounds like a confession, but I wear that badge with pride. I spent my childhood watching Star Trek, Star Wars, playing Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Oregon Trail. John tends to die of dysentery. True. Strict buffalo diet will do that to you. I camped out for the PlayStation overnight 3 times. That part's a confession. My dad was a programmer when I was a kid, so I learned to love games by beta testing his creations on our Apple IIe. My first time playing Nintendo was at my aunt's house. I was 4 years old. I played for so many hours that by the time I came home, I looked like this. My dad asked what was wrong, and I replied, I've got a Nintendo headache. So, like any good parent, he gave me a hug, and then he punished me by buying me a Nintendo. So, I've spent my whole life playing video games. Often people will tell me that they grew up or got too busy. You may not have time for the next Final Fantasy, but I'll challenge anybody here to nurture their inner child. Games were magical when I was a kid, and I think they still are. And I love meeting people who play them. Some of my best friends and mentors were found through online games. In fact, I even met my wife online when we were kids. So, video games. Who here plays video games? Don't be shy. Candy Crush counts. Does anybody play online games? Sweet. So, I think online gaming is pretty incredible. Competition that was previously reserved for couches, courts, and fields is now available in our homes. I'm going to try to adjust this just a bit more. I have an affliction, I'm way too tall. And we all have that competitive spark. Competition keeps us young. And sometimes it keeps us up until 4 a.m. arguing with 10-year-olds. I have a lot of nice things to say about my mom. Online games have become a massive spectator sport, with 18-year-old players commanding annual salaries and sponsorships totaling in the millions. You can find strings of kids sitting in their bedrooms playing a game with 60,000 viewers. That's enough to fill a stadium. Multiple stadiums. It's a big industry, and we have a new batch of celebrities who have made careers out of playing games on YouTube. Hold on a sec. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to describe a game and I want somebody to guess what I'm talking about. You have a character you customize. You fulfill quests and tasks which raise your experience and esteem. You collect items to adorn yourself with, and collect trinkets and pets to impress others. Eventually, in order to accomplish greater feats, You must work alongside other players, sometimes in small groups, sometimes larger. Who wants to guess? Actually, I was talking about real life. Warcraft is really close. So Warcraft just does it faster, and you get fireballs. You can learn skilled crafts, buy and sell goods, travel to exotic places, make friends, make enemies, kill them. This is a game where you can spend hours shearing sheep for farmers, but you can also slay a dragon with your friends. It has the same peaks and valleys as real life, but the rewards come faster, and you have a bar to track your experience. Also, it's a little easier to have the courage to talk with strangers when you're a 400-pound orc carrying a battle axe. The social and leadership skills you can gain from these games can actually be translated to real life. And games are infiltrating our classrooms, our social activities, our arts, our military. They're raising our children, well, at least mine. We can't afford babysitters, we bought him an iPad. And he's had it since he was 2. So we chose the games carefully. Our favorites were number and alphabet games. And they cheer for him and play animations when he does well, and that actually taught him to read in a week. He was just so enthusiastic about it. And we challenged him to read books and stuff when we're outside, but his own motivation wasn't born there. It was actually because he wanted to understand video games better and tell his own stories with them. So a big part of this development was Minecraft. So you play Minecraft? I know you do, actually. What's your favorite thing about Minecraft, bud?
That is awesome.
It is awesome, I agree with you. And one of the things I love about it is a lot of the concepts in Minecraft are models of real life problems. And Minecraft helps you develop problem solving skills. You need shelter. Oh, go ahead.
And also, in Minecraft, you can actually craft diamond materials, and it doesn't. And all you have to do is click a button and you have the right materials. And also, you don't need like iron and diamond.
See what I'm talking about? You should be doing this part of the
So
presentation.
much easier.
Yeah, it is easy.
And the thing is, it's also cool that there's like zombies and skeletons.
All right, well, I'll talk a little bit more about that. You're the expert, so correct me if I'm wrong in this, okay? I got a little bit to say about Minecraft, but I might come back to you for help.
Okay.
So, if you need shelter, you build it. If you need tools, you combine sticks. You have a pickaxe now. You got a bow. You have a sword. You need food. You go hunting. No, you are dead on. And there's also something called redstone, which you're slowly introduced to. And Minecraft doesn't try to teach you everything all at once. You go at your own pace. There's a lot of trial and error, but it harnesses that inventor buried inside each player. Redstone is interesting because it has logic and circuits to your construction. If you want to build an elevator or alarms for approaching enemies, or perhaps you want to automate the delivery of goods between your mine shaft and your fortress, all these things are possible with a little elbow grease and creativity. It's an entry point for abstract and critical thinking set within a logical world. And it looks like our screen messed up, sorry, we'll fix it. Minecraft has created a platform where people tell their own stories. There are millions of children exploring new worlds and sharing advice. It's not a community of gamers now, it's a community of inventors and adventurers.
You forgot something.
What did I forget? No, tell me. Please.
Something you have to craft, but you can get anything.
It's exactly.
And go to the end,
And you can kill a dragon, huh?
well, yeah, you can kill the end dragon, and then you can get it.
It's a little bit better than real life, isn't it?
And then when it hatches out, I'm pretty sure it's a dragon.
Well, here, I got a couple more. I got something else I want to ask you about. So, you're absolutely correct. And Minecraft develops and rewards both logic and creativity. let's talk about something else. Who here plays Pokemon Go? Alright. So this game is a form of augmented reality. We're taking the world we live in and spicing it up just a little bit. This building, Sugar Space, is actually a Pokestop. So, hold on a
Someone just
second.
dropped the lore right now.
Thank you. There's a Dragonite outside. I'm just kidding. Put your phones away. But we collect imaginary items every time we gather here. And we humans spend all day looking at screens. Phones, TVs, computers. Pokemon Go is encouraging people to go back outside and look at the screen. But still, what's great is that all these Pokemon stops are points of interest. I've learned more about my community, my neighborhood, and local art installations than I ever knew before. In fact, I've done more of that in the last month than I have in the last year that I've lived here. And the best part, I did it with my family and friends. We were actually out at the park last night with Elise and Aaron. We were there for the kids and the Pokemon. My conversations with Drake had changed from, hey, want to go to the park, to, hey kid, get in the car. I've met hundreds of people playing this game all ages. I've been a mentor to younger trainers. I've spent hours with 20 or 30 something just talking about the mechanics of it all and reminiscing. It's nostalgic. We spent most of the evening yesterday with a silver-haired couple who wanted to take a gym with us. Anyways, it's competitive. You gotta play Pokemon, just install it on your phone, so it's easy. It's free. Sort of. So, it may have taken a game to do it, but small businesses in my area are now flourishing. The parks are all busy and kids are outside. It may turn out to be a flash in the pan, but the world's a little bit better now that Pokemon Go is in. I completely lost the screen at this point. It's totally gone. Yeah. So finally, let's talk about this, John's desktop. Actually, I meant to talk about the Vibe, but you saw him playing a little musical tune earlier. I don't know if you could hear it very well, but we're on the cusp of something incredible. I don't know how long before this thing is common, because there's a lot of hurdles with costs and all these cables and convenience of it all. But this device is magic as far as I'm concerned. This is my own personal Disneyland. This is my holodeck. This is my Matrix. You know, kung fu. I do. You can too. So right now we're all sitting here at Sugar Spice, listening to the ramblings of a lunatic. John is trying to fix his computer, but the 2D screen doesn't capture the full immersion you can experience with this, so we invite everybody here to give it a shot. We'll make a sign-up sheet or something. But you're all welcome to stay and try it out. Because that's what we love about this. This is what we love about games, actually. We love that it's a shared experience, like many other things, but it's something you can share with kids. And now we've had a whole generation grow up with games. And it's changed the dynamic. We've got all these new experiences. I mean, we've built a virtual studio in this. We've fought off alien invasions. I've explored dungeons in Minecraft with my son. We beat the Ender Dragon about 100 times now. I'll talk to you about it right after this. Yes, but probably not as much as you have. And we've done it all with our family, we've done it all with our friends. And now with virtual reality and augmented reality, my life is a little bit more like Warcraft. I can't shoot fireballs, but my Charmander can. So sometimes it's easy to take life for granted, to be too old or to be too busy, but play a game sometime, feel that childlike magic again, and share it. Thanks.